DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay.
Mapagpalang araw sa aming mga masugid na manonood at tagapakinig.
Narito na naman muli ang programa ng ating Schools Division Office, ang Radyo Edukasyon, na hatid sa atin ng ating kapartner sa Himpapawid, ang Radio Mindanao Network at DZXL Manila. Magandang umaga, Pilipinas!
Magandang umaga, partner.
Magandang umaga rin sa iyo, partner. At syempre sa lahat ng ating tagapakinig at tagapanood ngayon mula sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ako po, si Ginang Ria S. Apurada, ang inyong tagapagbaloy ng programa mula sa Paaralang Elementarya ng Kabayanan.
At ako naman, si Ginang Kate P. Enriquez ng Kabayanan Elementary School ang makakasama ninyo sa araw na ito. Alam mo ba, partner, ngayong umagang ito ay hitik na kaalaman ang iyahatid ng ating programa.
Ay oo, tama ka dyan, partner. Ang DepEd ay patuloy na nagsisikap upang mapalakas ang kaalaman ng ating mga mag-aaral sa asignaturang siknayan o matematika at hagham at teknolohiya. At syempre, hindi rin naman pahuhuli ang iba pang mga asignatura.
Totoo ang sinabi mo, partner. Ang mga asignaturang ito ay maglilinang ng kaalaman, hindi lamang sa mga numero at mga pangyayari sa paligid. Nilalayo nitong mapadali at mapaunlad ang ating pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay.
Kaya naman, mga giliw kong taga-subaybay, narito ang isang taong masasabi nating bihasa sa pagtuturo sa asignaturang saknayan o matematika sa ika-6 na baitang. Kaya't halina at ating panoorin at ihanda ang sariling matuto sa pagbibilang sa araling hatid ni Ginang Eden L. Balisbis mula sa Kabayanan Elementary School.
Hi kids! A good day to all! I'm Teacher Eden Balisbis, your guide into the math world. Before we begin to explore, let us remember the following rules. First, find a comfortable place to settle down. Second, ready your modules, pen and paper. Third, watch and listen attentively. And fourth, let us have fun while learning. In this lesson, you will learn how to find the area of composite figures formed by any two or more of the following basic shapes: triangle, square, circle, and semicircle. Take note that the illustrations in this video are not scaled. Can you give the formula in getting the area of each shape? Number 1, triangle. Good job. Square. Correct. Rectangle. Excellent. Circle. That's good. Semicircle. Great job. Good job, kids. We need this formula in our lesson today. How many shapes are there in this figure? That's right. There are 2 shapes in the figure. What are the 2 shapes in the figure? Great! The shapes in the figure are triangle and square. Then what do you call this figure? Excellent! This figure is an example of a composite figure. Composite figures are figures that can be segmented in 2 or more of the basic shapes. Can you find the area of the shaded region? Now, I do it. In finding the area of each of the shaded region, Let's consider that all angles marked with perpendicularity symbol are right angles. To find the area of this composite figure easily, we have to separate the figures into two, triangle and square. First, look for the area of the triangle. Give the measurement of the dimensions of the triangle. The measurement of the base is 7 centimeters and the height is 8 centimeters. Now, solve for the area of the triangle. The formula in getting the area of the triangle is area of the triangle is equals to 1/2 times the base times the height. Substituting the values, A is equivalent to 1/2 times 7 centimeters times 8 centimeters. A is equals to 1/2 times 56 square centimeters. The area of the triangle is 28 square centimeters. Next, find the area of the square. Give the measurement of the side of the square. The measurement of the side of the square is 7 centimeters. Now, we solve for the area of the square. The formula in getting the area of the square is A is equals to S squared or side times side. Substituting the values, A is equals to 7 centimeters times 7 centimeters. So the area of the square is 49 square centimeters. To get the area of the given composite figure, we need to add the area of the two shapes. The area of the triangle is 28 square centimeters plus the area of the square, which is 49 square centimeters. The area of the composite figure is equals to 77 square centimeters. Now, we do it. Let us have another example. What are the shapes in the figure? Great! The shapes in the figure are semicircle and a rectangle. First, we will look for the area of the semicircle. What is the only dimension we need? Excellent! We need to find the radius of the circle. What is the radius of the circle? Great! The radius of the circle is 10 meters. Now, we can solve for the area of the semicircle. The formula in getting the area of a semicircle is A is equals to pi r squared divided by 2. Let's substitute the values. A is equals to 3.14 times 10 centimeters times 10 centimeters, and then we divide it by 2. Multiplying them, it will become 314 square centimeters divided by 2. Now let's divide. What is the area of the semicircle? Fantastic! The area of the semicircle is 157 square centimeters. Next, we will find the area of the rectangle. What are the dimensions we need? Excellent! The dimensions that we need are the length and width of the rectangle. What is the measurement of the length and width? Great! The measurement of the length is 25 meters and the width is 20 meters. Now we can solve for the area of the rectangle. The formula in getting the area of a rectangle is A is equals to L times W. Let's substitute the values. A is equals to 25 meters times 20 meters. What is the area of the rectangle? Great job! The area of the rectangle is 500 square centimeters. After we got the area of the two shapes, what is the next step? Excellent! We can find the area of the composite figure by adding the area of the two shapes. The area of the semicircle is 157 square centimeters plus the area of the rectangle, which is 500 square centimeters. What is the area of the composite figure? Good job! The area of the composite figure is 657 square centimeters. Now you do it. It's your turn to find the area of the next composite figures. Let's see how much you have learned from our topic. I want you to find the area of the shaded region of the given composite figure. Time's up! Let's see if you got the correct answer. Since we are talking about the shaded region, we need to subtract the area of the triangle from the area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle is 432 square centimeters, subtracted by the area of the triangle, which is 216 square centimeters. The area of the composite figure is 216 square centimeters. Remember, composite figures are figures that can be segmented into two or more of the basic shapes. In getting the area of a composite figure, you can follow the following steps. First, identify the basic shapes that make up the composite figure. Second, find the area of each of the basic shape. Third, add or subtract the areas depending on the given figure. For your final activity, find the area of the given composite figure. Write your solutions on your paper. Andrea will paint a heart-shaped cardboard. She wants to find the indicated areas below. 1. What is the area of each semicircles? A. 56.52 square centimeters. B. 75.36 square centimeters. C. 113.04 square centimeters. D. 452.16 square centimeters. The answer is A. 56.52 square centimeters. Number 2. What is the area of the square? A. 24 square centimeters. B. 36 square centimeters. C. 48 square centimeters. Or D. 144 square centimeters. The area of the square is letter D, 144 square centimeters. Number 3. What is the area of the composite figure? A. 80.52 square centimeters. B. 92.52 square centimeters. C. 200.52 square centimeters. Or D. 257.04 square centimeters. The area of the composite figure is letter D, 257.04 square centimeters. Andrea cut a circle on a piece of square paper. What is the area of the wasted part of the paper? 4. What is the area of the circle? A. 25.12 square centimeters. B. 50.24 square centimeters? C. 512 square centimeters? Or D. 200.96 square centimeters? The answer is letter D, 200.96 square centimeters. Number 5. What is the area of the wasted part? A. 25.12 square centimeters. B. 55.04 square centimeters. C. 125 square centimeters. Or D. 200.96 square centimeters. The answer is 55.04 square centimeters. Did you get all the correct answers? If so, great job! I hope you had a great time listening and learning. This has been your teacher, Ms. Eden Balisbis, saying, learning is madali lang lahat in mass. Keep safe and God bless everyone!
Maraming salamat, Ginang Balisbis, para sa iyong napakahusay na pagtuturo sa asignaturang matematika. Tunay ngang ikaw ay math tinik. Tiyak na may napulot na aral ang bawat manonood nating higit na sa mga batang mag-aaral sa ika-6 na baitang.
Alam mo ba, partner, bukod sa napanood nilang video lesson sa matematika, ay may isa pang asignaturang inihanda ang guro mula sa Kabayanan Elementary School.
Ay, oo, partner. Nasasabik na rin akong mapanood ito. Kaya naman heto na po, ating panoorin at pakinggan ang inihandang video lesson na ihahatid sa atin ng isa pang napakahusay na guro mula sa Kabayanan Elementary School. Walang iba kundi si Ginang Mary Abigail D. Rania para si asignaturang agham sa ika-6 na baitang.
Hi, good day. I'm teacher Mary Abigail D. Rania. Come and join me to discover the world of science. Before we begin to explore, let us remember the following rules. First, find a comfortable place to settle down. Second, ready your modules, pen, and paper. Third, watch and listen attentively. What made the work easier? The ramp, can opener, and nail cutter were used to make work easier and faster. They are examples of simple machines. What are simple machines? Simple machines are devices that make our works easier and faster by increasing or changing the direction of the force. Simple machine has few or no moving parts. There are 6 types of simple machines. Wheel and axle, pulley, screw, wedge, inclined plane, and lever. Let's start with the first type of simple machine. Do you know that? The wheel and axle are made of a wheel fixed to a rod. The wheel and axle can be seen in carts, tricycles, bicycles, cars, and jeepneys, which make our transportation easier for us. Look at the flagpole. It uses a pulley. The pulley is a modified wheel and axle that is combined with a rope, chain, or other cord to allow moving something up and down or back and forth. Is a screw considered a tool? Yes, the screw is a twisted inclined plane. It holds the objects together. It allows movement from a lower position to a higher position. What are you going to use to slice a mango? Yes, a knife. Remember, when using sharp object like a knife, always be careful. A wedge is a simple machine that consists of two inclined planes that meet and form a sharp edge. When force is applied to the thick end of the wedge, the narrow part causes the object to split apart. We often see a wedge being used in many things, such as cutting an object, lifting heavy loads, and the like. It is also used to stop the movement of an object. Take a look at this picture. What is the man doing? Superb! The man is rolling the barrel up the ramp. The ramp is an inclined plane which has a flat supporting surface tilted at an angle. Here are examples of inclined plane. It is used in raising and lowering a load. The last type of simple machine is lever. A lever is one of the most basic forms of a simple machine, made up of a bar and a fulcrum. It helps us lift load with lesser force. Let us check if you understand our lesson on simple machines. For our activity, children, I want you to identify the types of simple machines as seen. First picture. Correct! The picture shows an example of wheel and axle. Here is the second picture. You're right, it's a wedge. Take a look at the next picture. Awesome answer. He's using a pulley. Here's another picture. Absolutely, you're correct. It's a screw. For our last picture, you always see this in the playground. Fantastic! A seesaw is a lever. Class, I want you to get your pen and paper and let's answer together. Write the letter of the correct answer in your piece of paper. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1. An axe and a chisel are examples of what type of simple machine? A. Lever. B. Pulley. C. Wedge. D. Inclined plane. The correct answer is letter C. Number 2. A fork would be an example of a combination of what type of simple machines? A. Wedge and pulley. B. Wedge and lever. C. Inclined plane and screw. D. Inclined plane and wedge. The correct answer is letter B. Number 3. It is a modified wheel and axle that is combined with a rope, chain, or other cord to allow moving something up and down or back and forth. A. Pulley. B. Screw. C. Wedge. D. Wheel and axle. The correct answer is letter A. Number 4, a slide and a ramp are examples of what type of simple machine? A, lever, B, pulley, C, screw, D, inclined plane. The correct answer is letter D. Number 5. Which simple machine is a twisted inclined plane that is used to hold two objects together? A, pulley, B, screw, C, wheel and axle, D, inclined plane. The correct answer is letter B. Remember, simple machines have few or no moving parts. They make our work easier and faster. The 6 types of simple machines are wheel and axle, pulley, screw, wedge, inclined plane, and lever. This is teacher Mary Abigail D. Rania saying, learning science is fantastic. Be safe and God bless to all of you.
Napakahusay! Sariyang kahanga-hanga kayo, Ginang Rania. Idol ka namin sa kagalingan sa pagtuturo ng agham. Maraming salamat sa iyong ibinahaging kaalaman sa umagang ito.
At sa puntong itong partner, nais naman nating marinig ang tinig mula sa ina ng paaralang elementarya ng Kabayanan. Ang napakasipag at laging handang sumuporta sa alinmang gawain ng paaralan. Ang aming butihing punong guro, Ginang Maria Hernanda R. Santos, upang magbigay ng napakahalagang mensahe para sa ating mga giliw na manonood at tagapakinig.
Magandang araw po mga magulang, mga guro at mag-aaral. Ang Kabayanan Elementary School po ay tumugon sa kasalukuyang hamon ng ating departamento. Ang pagsubok ng expanded face-to-face classes magmula po kinder hanggang grade 6. Ang ating paaralan ay naghanda para sa pagbubukas nito sa pamamagitan ng pagpaplano kasama ang ating mga magulang, ang ating LGU, barangay at mga guro. Binigyan din po natin sa ating oryentasyon ang kapakanan ng mga mag-aaral at mga kaukulang pamamaraan upang mapanatiling ligtas ang kanilang kalusugan sa loob ng ating paaralan. Sa paglunsad po nito, isinaayos po natin muna ang ating paaralan. Binigyan din po natin sa ating oryentasyon ang kapakanan ng mga mag-aaral at mga kaukulang pamamaraan upang mapanatiling ligtas ang kanilang kalusugan sa loob ng ating paaralan. Sa paglunsad po nito, isinaayos po natin ang paaralan sa pamamagitan ng pagtugon sa mga itinakda ng ating dibisyon, DOH at IATF. Nagpagawa po tayo ng hand washing areas, isolation room, naglagay ng disinfection boxes, thermal gun at mga kasalukuyang pangangailangan sa bawat classrooms. Sabay po nito ay ang masaya at matagumpay na pagdaraos ng inauguration ng mga bagong buildings ng paaralan, ang 4-story 12-classroom Rodriguez II building at ang multipurpose gym. Nais po namin ipaabot ang aming malaking pasasalamat sa ating butihing Congressman Ronaldo B. Zamora, Attorney Bel Zamora at Mayor Francis Javier Zamora sa kanilang palagiang pakikiisa upang mapaunlad at maiangat ang antas ng edukasyon sa ating lungsod. Sa lahat po ng magagandang bagay na nangyayari sa ating paaralan, kaagapay niyo po kami. Ang Kabayanan Elementary School will always be the best God bless po sa ating lahat.
Isa na namang makabuluhang oras ang naidulot natin sa ating mga mahal na taga-subaybay partner. Kaya naman, tayo nang magpaalam sa kanila.
Siyempre, muli ako po si Ginang Ria Santos Apurada, ang inyong tagapagdaloy ng programa sa umagang ito.
At ako naman pong muli si Ginang Kate P. Enriquez na nagsasabing, It's always fun learning in San Juan.